Mars retrogrades from Leo to Cancer today, and this marks the beginning of a time that's focused on emotional healing, emotional self awareness, and emotional growth. So, I wanted to pull some cards to see what you should be focusing on this time. So, let's see what Spirit has to say. Spirit, what do you have to say to the collective about what they should be focusing on this time? This Mars retrograde from Leo to Cancer. Okay. Cards are being shy today. Oh, well, as I said that, you could be feeling shy in your life. You could be not addressing your emotions. That could also be the reasoning. And it's not that you have to act impulsively on every single emotion that you feel, but you have to find a way to let out the emotions slowly and without hurting yourself or others. So think of it like a dam. So you don't want the dam to break and then wipe out the whole village. You want to slowly but surely release the dam every once in a while so that you have that break and you're not emotionally charged or angry or acting out. Okay, last one. So let's see what Spirit has to tell you guys. The bottom of the deck, the Knight of Water. So card says here, falling in love, a wedding proposal, the need to balance emotions. What was I telling you guys about balancing emotions? An invitation to a social event. So see how he exists within the water, but his head is above the water. So he feels his emotions. It's not that you don't feel your emotions. You must. It's important that you must feel, but you don't allow your emotions to drown you. And you do that by being creative, writing, dancing, whatever it is that calls your attention to releasing emotions. But he does it in a way that doesn't jeopardize the oasis back there. So release emotions, but do it in a way that allows you not to, essentially destroy your life in the process. Because we do have a lot of these shadow things that we need to address. And so you see how the cup is all the way down there. So you need to sort of incorporate the top to the bottom, the shadow with your light. And you do this slowly. You work through your emotions. You don't necessarily have to act on all of them, but you have to give them attention so that they don't surprise you when someone triggers you. So you could be falling in love. Some of you could be receiving a wedding proposal, which is amazing. Congratulations. And I think this Mars in retrograde in relations to falling in love or a wedding proposal is to heal emotionally your past wounds regarding love. Are you ready for love? Or are you going to be repeating the same patterns from your past? So maybe now will be the time to focus on shadow work. What are you looking for in a partner? What do you desire in someone? My goodness, the Two of Cups. I didn't even notice that. The Two of Waters, the Two of Cups. So a relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, positive outcome to a conflict. But the Knight of Waters and the Two of Cups, it's like, see how they were diving deep? They're diving deep into the waters, and now he has risen from the waters. So he's like going into yourself and discovering what do you want in a relationship, what past traumas you still carry around that you don't want to bring into this new relationship because it will taint you. And I'm guided by these two little creatures here that are just like one with the other, like a mom and a baby. And so, yeah, so they went deep into themselves and they emerge victorious because that's what you do. You take the time to really dive deep into who you are. And that sometimes is scary because we don't like to address or deal with that. But you will be victorious. You will be victorious. And under the Knight of Waters or the Knight of Cups is the Ten of Air, the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change. Embrace. Some of you could be recovering from an addiction. Embrace the change. And I feel like this is very much related to love. Very much related to love for many of you. You will be falling in love. You will be meeting someone. Look at all this blue. And this is so interesting because we're talking about Mars retrograding into Cancer, which is a time focusing on emotional healing. Look at all this blue and all this green. This is money and emotions. So let's see what this one is termed. Another blue. Oh my goodness, the Sun card. Oh, I love this reading already. Okay, let's focus. So yes. So by diving deep into your emotions, by really focusing this time on what triggers you, what things hurt you, what your shadows are, you allow light into your shadows. And because of that, it will end the difficult situation for you. And I feel like the difficult situations is your mind at odds with each other. Your mind at a place where it feels like you are you're not your best friend. That's what it's giving, the energy. But with the Two of Waters and the Sun, A happy outcome. Look at that. I'll let you read it. Brilliant new ideas that land success. Have confidence in yourself. I'm also guided to just look at how these figures are just emerging out of wherever they are. So it goes by diving deep, by recognizing these things in you, and by shining light on them in a way that doesn't hurt you or others. Okay, let's see. Awakening. This is the hangman in the regular tarot. And so it asks exactly, look at things from a different perspective. It's important to be you. It's important to go in within yourself, deeply into yourself, and see things from a different way. Especially if the person that's probably coming into your life is different from what you normally know or what you're normally used to. Or this person might say some things in a certain way that might trigger you to think about a past relationship, but they're not the same person. There's someone different, and so you don't need to react in the same way. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. My goodness. Okay, let's start. You may have fears surrounding money at this moment. Remember, the Five of Pentacles is the people outside of the church in the snow. So you might feel like you're left out, like you don't get to enjoy in these riches, but this is a lie. Look at the sun. The sun is shining for you, and with the hangman, it's time for you to see that. Don't give voice to your fears. Learn to listen, but not allow them to dominate you or your mind, because I sense a lot of fears with money. I sense that you're in this place where you might not have the funds, and that is a scary place to be in. But believe. You have to move by faith, not by sight. It takes a minute for the 3D to reflect whatever it is that you're manifesting, whether it's love, whether it's money, whether it's opportunities, whether it's blessings. And at this time, it is important that you use this time constructively to address everything that makes you afraid. Everything that makes you afraid. Meditate. I know we don't like to meditate. Who likes to sit in silence doing nothing? No one. Meditate still. Meditate with beats. Meditate with drums. Whatever you need to, but meditate and journal, because that releases it out. And give yourself the space to believe in spite of whatever you see or notice. So with the Knight of Pentacles here, it says, time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, and also guardian angel. And with the Queen of Earth, make time for those around you. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So the Queen of Pentacles is a woman, that feminine energy, that it's confident. You're confident, you're stable, you believe. You have built within yourself this stability, this belief that you can conquer your projects, that you can move confidently. You can move confident forward with whatever it is that you're doing. And with the Knight of Pentacles, it gives that same energy, moving forward from whatever you feel like is drowning you with this Five of Earth. And the sun, my goodness, what else is there to tell you here? What else is there to tell you? The sun is a beautiful omen. And I think that this is what you don't see. Perhaps you're caught up in this moment where you're just deep into your fears, into this Ten of Air. This is the Ten of Swords. You're probably deep into this Ten of Swords, thinking the shoe's gonna drop, everything's gonna go wrong. No. Look at this beautiful spread. You're welcoming in a time that is not just going to be abundant in a relationship, but abundant financially. Because it feels like with this Five of Earth, Knight of Earth, and Queen of Earth, it's like a progression where you move from this energy of lack, and you earn your horse, and you're moving into this energy of confidence, into this energy of stability, because you chose to embrace things from a new perspective, because you chose to move forward, because you chose to believe in your ideas, because you chose to move forward, because you went in and did the deep dive of the shadow work. You face your emotions, and emotions can be difficult, like I said, but if you do it slowly and slowly and surely, you will get the results that you need. So let's see some angel messages. So what angel messages do we have, Spirit? What do they need to know at this time, especially for those still caught in the Ten of Air? What do they need to know at this time that they might not be believing? Okay, there's no one to come out. Let's put that one there. What do they need to know at this time, Spirit? What messages do you have for them? And let's shuffle. The bottom. Oh, that don't want to come out. Let go. Be assertive. Let go of your fears. Be assertive. And then this one, no. Now is the time to set boundaries, and you'll be receiving whatever it is that you need within the next few months. So, no, don't give voices to your fear. That time is over. Embrace your happy outcome. This is your